Hello guys, in this video we will discuss how the sales entries are recorded when goods or products are sold by our business by Xerox software. So first of all, we will go in business option, or you can say business menu, and then go in the codes to send the codes to the customer or to prepare the codes for selling the goods of our business by this Xerox software. Click on this option codes, and then a window will open up codes. You can see that many codes are created by me, and these are all codes which are created by me. Some of them are sent in draft, some are sent to the customer, some are declined by customer, some are accepted by customer, and some codes are invoiced by me according to the customer acceptance. So I think you understand how this option will work. Codes are used to sell your product to customer. Before selling the product, codes are sent to the customer. Click on new codes to create the new code for sending to the customer. Enter the name of customer here, and to create the customer, go in contacts like I explained in the video of purchase suppliers. When goods are purchased from suppliers, how suppliers account is created. Similarly, customer account is created for sending the codes to the customers. Click on the add contact option to create the customer account in this Xerox software. Enter the detail of the customer, contact name, primary person, email, phone number, fax, mobile. All will be entered according to your requirement. So you know how this detail is entered. I already explained in the purchase invoice or purchase order in case of suppliers. So after creating the customer account, again go in the codes. I have already created some customer to save the time, and then click on the new codes, and then select here the customer or enter the customer name from whom our business sent a code to that person, like our business select this, that is pharma a company. Our business sent a code to them for sold goods to them, and enter the date of code when the code is generated, like 11th April, and that is expiry date when this code will be expired. After that, after the expiry of code that code will not be valid, and new code will be prepared for the customer according to the requirement of the customer. So select the expiry date, enter the code number. You can enter yourself, or Xerox software automatically generate this code number. I think you understand. And then now select the item our business want to sold to the customer, or according to the customer requirement, which type of item he wants from our business. Select that item, and all the detail of that item will be here. Description, quantity, enter the quantity 20. Unit price, enter the discount if our business allows some discount to the customer, like 5% or 10%, like 10% discount allowed to customer. Then select the sale account. Select from here sale account in which that item sale value will be recorded. Select that sale account, then select the tax. If that item is tax free, select the GST tax free income, which is already created by this Xerox software. Or if GST is charged on this income, then select the GST on income. I think you understand. And then enter the amount 324 and charge the GST at the rate of 10%. On if GST already included in this amount in 324, if it is already included, then select here tax included. Then you will see total bill will be 324 including the GST. The amount of GST automatically calculated by this software 29.45. And similarly, if the tax is charged externally, yani ke exclusively means exclusively 324, and tax is charged on this amount 324, that is 323 to 140, that is the GST amount, and the total amount is 356.40 after adding the GST. So this is a way to generate the code for sending to the customer. And if you want similarly like a purchase order or purchase, which is already explained by me in the last purchase or order video, if you want to say in detail of this concept of save as a draft. You can see that video of purchase of goods and order. And save the as a draft means you have generated this code but not sent to customer for their acceptance. If you want to send them, then click on this option send. If you want to send this code to your customer, and if you want to send this code later on, then you can save in the draft. So I save this code in the draft. So code is generated by this Xerox software, and you will see there is a 4 draft codes which is generated by me. One is in this time and 3 later already generated by me, and this is the currently created code, that is the code currently generated by me. I have already opened this code again, and then if you want to save this code as, you can go on this option to save it as a mark as sent, means we are assuming this code is sent to the customer and you can mark it as send. So click here to mark it as send, or if you want to delete this code, you can delete this code. We will mark this code mark as sent, and this will now transfer from the draft to the mark. If you will see this code detail in code, you will see that there are 4 codes in this draft. Now there are 3 codes, and there are 20 sent codes in this option sent. Now there are 21, means 1 code is again sent to the customer for acceptance, and after sending this code to the customer may decline the code or accept the code. If customer decline, then click on this option, click on this code, again click on this code in the sending option, and you will see this code is open, and go in again option, and if our customer decline this code, he is not ready to purchase our goods from our business, so you can decline this as mark, decline mark, and if he accept this code, you can select this mark as accept. I think you understand. And if you want to delete this code, you can delete that code. I think you understand. I accept this code. Assume the customer accept this code, and you will see that code is accepted, and see in the code again the code is accepted by the customer. So I think you understand. You will see that there are only 8 accepted codes. Now there are 9 accepted codes and 2 declined codes, which is already entered by me, which is declined by the Ajras clinics, and then that clinic which is declined by them means they don't want to purchase our goods. And after accepting the code, and that then sale bill can be generated. When the customer accept our code, then sale bill can be generated. Open that code which is accepted by them, and then click on this option create invoice. You can click on this option create invoice, or you can mark as invoice, it will mark it invoice, or you can unmark as accepted also. If you want again customer reject this code after accepting, they already accept this code, but now they reject this code, so you can unmark this accepted code, or you can mark as invoice code. If they accept and they want to purchase goods from our business, then you can mark it as, you can see that this is marked by us as invoice. And when you go in the codes, you will see that in the codes that there are 8 now codes in the accepted, and before invoice 3 invoices are there, but now there are 4 invoices in this. You can see that 4 invoice, and then click on this Sun Pharma invoice which is accepted by us and marked by us, and then go in option. If you want again unmarked, and create the invoice of this code, we can create the invoice of this code originally. So click on this option create invoice. We don't want to mark it, we want to create the invoice of this. To generate the invoice, when goods are sold to the customer, then that goods are transferred to the invoice. See in the business option invoice. Invoice means goods are sold to the customer, and invoice is generated when code is accepted by the customer. And you can go in the invoice, there you will see in the draft option the that accepted by us. In the draft option you will see the, so after creating the invoice you will see in the invoice that in the draft this you will see in the draft this. So friends, see here in the draft, so see here in the draft the Sun Pharma company which is quoted by us our business, and now the sale invoice is generated by our business. You can see that this sale invoice is generated by our business. Now we can see that invoice in the draft mode, and you can now accept, send it for approval. You can send it for approval to your higher authority, or you can approve it directly from here, as in case of purchase. I explained already in the purchase, if you want to approve it directly, or you can approve from here, or if you can send to your higher authority for approval of this sale invoice, you can click here to send it to the higher authority for approving this sale invoice. You will see from the draft this invoice move to the waiting approval. Move to the waiting approval. You can see that Sun Pharma is here in the waiting approval sent to the higher authority. When higher authority approved this invoice, then click on this option. Approved means higher authority approved this bill. So I think you understand how this option will work, and after approved by the higher authority, you will see in the invoice this will be available in the await payment. This invoice will go in the await payment for payment received, the payment received from the customer on the due date when they will make the payment of our bill. So I think you understand. And when they will make payment of our bill, click on this option in awaiting payment, and then go in the end and select the date when they make payment to us. Then select the bank, in which bank that payment received by us, and enter the receipt number of that payment, if any receipt number we have issued to that customer, and click on the add payment option, and that payment will be received by our bank. You can see that payment received 356.40 Sun Pharma, due 14, but received on the 12th April, total amount 356.40. I think you understand how the entries of sale and codes will be recorded. First codes recorded and sent to the customer, and then that code converted to the invoice when the goods are accepted or goods are sold to the customer, and invoice is generated. And if our business want to generate the direct invoice to our customer without creating the code, we can generate the direct invoice. Click here and then click on the new invoice. Click here in the new invoice. Click here in the new invoice, and then enter the name of the customer to whom our business sold goods. Same like in course we enter the detail, same detail will be entered in this new invoice, but that difference is that that is a code, only a code, that is not actual invoice, but this is a actual invoice which is sent to the customer or generated for the customer, like Shire Australian, to whom our business sold the goods, and invoice is generated, date of generating the invoice, date of due date of making the payment by this customer to our business, and select the item that will be sold by our business to that customer, and enter the quantity 20, quantity sold to that customer at a unit price of 16. Enter the discount, if any, allowed to that customer. Select the sale account in which that sale will be affected, and then select the GST on income account, or if their goods are GST free, select the GST free income, and if the GST on income, select this and enter the amount. That entry will be saved 304, and total GST 10% 30.40. And if the GST is included in this amount 304, then select here tax included. You will see that to 27.64 including GST, yani 304 means total amount 304, which is already including the GST amount. So I think you understand how this option will work, tax excluding and tax including. So you understand, and then after you can save this invoice as a draft, means draft is directed by us, then later on we can send to our higher authority to prove this sale invoice, or you can send from here to your higher authority for approval, or if it is already approved, then you can select here the option approved, means our higher authority already approved this bill, and then we can approve directly this bill, and that amount will be added in the approved bill. So you will see that entry will be available in the awaiting for payment, because the bill is accepted by our business. So this is a way to record the invoice entries. And then if you want to see the overall sale overview, then click on this option, sale overview. You will see the sale overview like a purchase overview. This will show the codes, total codes dropped by our business on customer, and these are the codes sent to the customer for acceptance or rejectance, and these are the codes accepted by customers, and these are expiry date, means codes are sent to the customer but has been expired. I think you understand. And this is a draft, means the invoice is generated but the draft are created but not sent to the higher authority for their approval. And this is a 1105 draft which is approved, sent to the higher authority for approval. It means waiting for approval. And these are the drafts which are, these are the invoices which are already approved by our higher authority and ready to awaiting for payment from the customer. And this is a overdue amount, means amount due from customer but the customer has not made the payment of their dues on time, and this is visible in this all chart explain the, see this this is a all chart explain number amount which is due from the customer, name of customer here, and the amount due from them. And in red color means the amount is overdue, means amount due but not received from the customer. So this is a complete chart of the sale overview of our business.